Here's the analysis result for the guy you filled out the survey for. He scores B+. He's a good guy. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you. Things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10-dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10-dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He isn't someone who talks big or makes a lot of promises about achieving great things. In fact, he usually avoids making a fuss about himself. If an opportunity comes his way, he might quietly accept it, but he won't hunt for it.
Can he bounce back from failure?
When things go wrong at work, he doesn't easily break down or lose his temper. He's steady and calm, so you won't find him yelling or blaming others. You can expect him to handle setbacks with patience, staying gentle and polite.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
People at work are likely to like him and treat him with respect. He's polite, gentle, and cares about others' feelings, so he doesn't get into fights or arguments. You will not hear stories of him shouting or holding grudges. Most people find him easy to work with.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
If you shine in your career, he will be genuinely proud and happy for you. He's not someone who feels jealous or threatened by your achievements. You won't see sulking or tiny power struggles. He feels good when others are happy.
What if you start earning more than him?
He will not secretly resent you or feel insecure if you earn more than him. He's gentle and kind and cares a lot about your happiness. Not about comparing salaries. You won't find him making bitter jokes or acting upset about money matters.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He's usually sensible with money, but sometimes he might not keep everything as organized as possible. He won't go wild with spending or waste money on flashy things, but he might forget to track every little detail or plan big budgets. He aims for simple and safe when it comes to money.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He lives within his means and doesn't pretend to be richer than he is. You won't catch him showing off or buying things just to impress others. He's comfortable with what he has and doesn't keep up appearances for the outside world.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He is open handed and kind, always willing to help out and share what he has. If someone needs support, whether it's a little money, a listening ear, or a helping hand, he steps up gently without making a big deal of it. His warmth shows in small, everyday acts of caring.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He is open and honest about money, never secretive or controlling. If you have questions about spending or saving, he'll talk with you calmly and answer everything truthfully. Instead of making all the decisions himself, he'll listen and ask for your thoughts.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He believes housework should be shared, not just your responsibility. He cares about fairness and wants you to feel happy and comfortable at home. He isn't pushy and he listens if you need things done a certain way.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He will genuinely help with chores and diapers, not just stand by and supervise. If something needs doing, he'll roll up his sleeves and get involved, whether it's cleaning, cooking, or taking care of the baby. He doesn't believe these tasks are beneath him or just your job. If teamwork at home matters to you, he'll be a true and reliable partner.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He truly tries to understand your side instead of just arguing to be right. When there's a disagreement, he listens patiently, looking to see things from your point of view. If he made a mistake, he's open to admitting it rather than getting stuck on winning the debate.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
When he's angry, he stays respectful and doesn't say hurtful things or act aggressive. He might go quiet for a little while, but he won't shout, insult you, or break things. You can trust that no matter how upset he gets, he will treat you with kindness.
Does he have a bad temper?
He's not the kind of man who gets angry very quickly. His temper is steady and slow to rise. Even when things go wrong, he tries to stay calm and doesn't snap easily. You won't find yourself tiptoeing around him out of fear that he'll explode.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He can say sorry and take responsibility for his actions without blaming you. If something goes wrong, he looks at what he could have done better and tries to fix it. This makes problems feel smaller and builds more trust between you.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
Yes, he will respect your boundaries and truly understands that no means no. He values your comfort and feelings, never pushing or trying to convince you if you're not ready for something. With him, you can feel safe and trust that your words are always heard and honored.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
No, he doesn't take it personally when you're not in the mood for intimacy. He understands that everyone has their own feelings and moods, and he won't make you feel bad or rejected for saying no. You won't see him sulking, getting upset, or giving you the silent treatment.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
Yes, you can trust him to handle private moments with care. He's the kind of person who would never use your secrets, feelings, or intimate experiences against you. With him, what is shared in trust stays private, and you can feel safe being yourself.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He is faithful and not easily distracted by other women. His caring nature means he values deep connections and genuine loyalty. You won't find him flirting behind your back or acting secretive.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
He is not over possessive, jealous, or controlling. Instead, he trusts you and gives you space to live your life freely. His gentle heart doesn't lead him to chase control or act out of fear.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
No, with him, being protective is not a sign of a controlling personality. When he cares about you, he shows it through gentleness and support, not by setting rules or trying to manage your life. If you ever feel uncomfortable, you can speak up and trust that he will respect your independence.
Now, onto the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He will see parenting as a team effort and not expect you to do most of the work alone. He wants to be involved and help with raising the kids, whether it's feeding, playing, helping with homework, or comforting them at night. If you need support, he listens and steps in without complaint.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he will stay calm and patient. Instead of shouting or getting angry, he takes time to understand what happened and how they feel. His steady nature helps kids feel safe, even when they make mistakes or act out.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
Yes, he will support your role as both a mother and your own person. He respects your needs and dreams, not just what you do for the family. He understands that you are more than just a mother and wants you to feel valued in every part of your life.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later, after kids and marriage, change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
No, he's not the kind of man who would support your career now only to later ask you to quit after you have a child. He cares about your happiness and independence and doesn't believe that your ambitions should be set aside just because your family grows. With him, your dreams matter at every stage of life.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He will treat your parents with real warmth, not just polite words on the surface. When he meets them, he'll make an honest effort to get to know them, listen to their stories, and help out when needed. With him, your parents will feel respected and truly cared for. He will try to adjust to your family rather than expecting them to change for him.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or interferes, he will handle it calmly and not make things worse. He's steady and gentle, choosing patience over anger when problems show up. You won't see him shouting, picking fights, or adding fuel to the fire.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
No, he is not the kind of man who will be modern with you in private, but suddenly expect you to become a traditional, supportive wife in front of his relatives. He values you for who you are and believes in consistency between how you live at home and how you present yourself outside. Instead, he will support you and gently help his family understand your choices.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension, he will support you, rather than staying out of it or siding with others. He cares deeply about your feelings and believes in standing by you, especially when things get tough. He won't leave you to deal with uncomfortable situations alone or ignore your worries to keep peace with others.
Say you have a conflict with his mother, what will this guy do?
He is not a mummy's boy in the way that would make you feel ignored or second in his life. While he respects his mother, he believes in fairness and the importance of supporting his wife as well. If there's a conflict between you and his mother, he will not blindly take sides or avoid the issue.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
He is not the type to share every detail of your fights or private life with his mother or sister. He respects your privacy and understands that some things are meant to stay just between the two of you. This shows that he values trust and healthy boundaries in your relationship.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
So this is why this guy scores B plus. He's a good guy. Being in a relationship with this man day in and day out feels peaceful, kind, and steady. You'll find someone who listens, helps out without fuss, and stands by you through both ups and downs.